I am going to go with third-party options, get those off. They are off, that's good. And then we go import that data. Let's quickly reconnect onto vPilot. Let's see if we're blocking someone here. At least the flashing is gone. Please, 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 nobody be here. Oh, we're lucky. We are lucky. So let's go. Fuel. Instant download completed. So payload will download the values instant. Let's go. Bam. Load it. Oh, hold on. Let me just restart the RealTurb app as well. Give me a second. Good. I'll quickly go program the MCDU. So we're going to head to MCDU, ATSU, AC menu, init request. Yeah, Nick, I've had the first report from someone that initially the VPN seems to work, so that method, but apparently at some point some do get disconnected again, even with Captain Mitchell says the values are stored on the system. Okay, then I wonder why it's crashing to desktop. Headwind component. Let me just check that. The headwind component is 30 knots, so minus 30. Oh, cruise wind. Disregard. I got it now. Fantastic. So
APU starting.
there we go. So here now the first officer doing his items. And again, we are demonstrating the upcoming release of the pilot monitoring app from RealTurb for the fly-by-wire mod. It's getting dark, isn't it? Good. So again, we got the clearance later earlier on. 19 left, departing at Laptree Charlie. We are climbing 7,000 feet, and Bergen will be the ILS Whiskey 17 with the Pesor 3 November arrival, and then we go via, I think it was Gilva. Insert. So we can clear out the disco here. So I'm not doing anything right now on the overhead panel. Look at that. So I can hear my first officer is doing all the items up there. Even the correct sequence 1, 2, 3. Very nice. It should align automatically, but let me just go ahead and synchronize that. Oops. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, that's interesting. Anyways, it'll align automatically. It should have GPS Yeah, so that's fine. Just going to go ahead and contact control again, ATC, so that
Nordic 8 2 Yankee pushing start approved QNH 987.
Diego,
Pushing start approved QNH 987 Nordic 8 Yankee.
I was surprised at the price tag. However, I've commented on my last
Scandinavian
stream
634, wind 200 degrees.
where I appealed to anyone that is super critical about that, saying that in essence, in the end, they've put in a certain amount of work, and only the developers can determine how much work they've put in, and it's only the right of the developers to determine a price tag. Now, you as a customer, you have the freedom to watch some streams, watch some reviews, and then make up your mind if you think that price is worth it or not. I know the discussion regarding, is it unfair for people that have already bought previous versions? They're not getting a discount. Well, that's not up to me. It's not up to you. It's not up to, apart from the developers, they are allowed to determine the price tag. And you as a customer, you can decide to either buy it or not buy it. It's as simple as that. But I was shocked. Again, I was shocked. Now, I know I've been in the flight sims community arena for a long time. I've seen lots of shitstorms in the past, and but the things I saw on some forums was really bad. I mean, really, really bad. So I am wondering, about what people sometimes post and what they think about, or even not even think about before they post, maybe. But yeah, there we go. I will leave it at that. Okay, Fornax, that's some interesting info. So Fornax says somewhere in the changelog, and that's from Microsoft Flight Sim, correct? So they added oh, that's a legacy. But we're using the modern, aren't we?
Yankee Papa Tango.
Which one are we using? Modern or legacy? Modern, right? Cool. So I think I've done everything. A page, flight plan page, performance. Okay, we've done the briefing already. Yeah, we're using modern. Okay, there we go. Okay, it's only for the legacy. Okay, cool. But still, thanks for the infos. Appreciate it. Gariman Tarragan from SAS Scandinavian 711.
Scandinavian 711, Gariman Tarragan.
Hello, we had a crash to desktop, back again. Is the clearance still valid? 7,000, and the squawk is supposed to be 4143.
Scandinavian 711, affirm.
Thank you very much. Good, so we've done the items, guys. We are pretty much ready to go.
UPS 1027.
So let's start the pilot monitoring checklist then. Cockpit preparation checklist.
Cockpit preparation checklist. Gear pins and covers.
Removed.
Fuel quantity.
4,400.
Seatbelts.
On.
Adheres.
NAF.
Barrel ref.
987.
987. Cockpit preparation checklist completed.
Alrighty, so let's do the rest of the items here. And that can go. Transponder is on. The fuel pumps are on. That's good. Doors are closed. Windows are closed. Before start checklist.
Before start checklist. Parking brake.
Set.
Takeoff speeds and thrust.
125, 126, 130, flex 55.
125, 126, 130, flex 55. Windows.
Closed.
Closed. Beacon.
On.
Before start checklist completed.
Scandinavian 711, stand 81, request push and start.
Scandinavian 711, push and start approved, QNH 987.
Push start approved, QNH 987. Thank you, Scandinavian 711.
Finnair 27, Juliet radio check, please.
Finnair 27 Juliet,
Ground from cockpit.
Go ahead, Captain.
UPS 1
Clear for push, facing north.
Available, Monte Unicom 122.
Roger, stand by.
So, again, this little app also has that pushback command feature in it, which is nice.
And Garmin Tower Scandinavian 271, request push and start again.
Scandinavian 271, push and start approved, QNH 987. Straight push.
Push and start approved, straight push, and QNH 987 for Scandinavian.
Release parking brake.
Scandinavian 271, set
Parking brake released.
436.
Pushing back. You are cleared to start both engines.
Stormy Flight, it's the MSF, Microsoft Flight Sim built in. System. Right, so we've done the checklist. Bleed is on, engine to start. Yeah, Bobby. I've seen a lot of things in flight sim communities,
Request taxi and full length speed.
but sometimes it's some I don't know, it's just a bit too much.
Nordic A2 Yankee, Delta Victor Sierra.
So start valve is closed. Starting engine 1.
Taxi hold on runway 1 and left, Delta Victor Sierra, Nordic A2 Yankee.
Ricardo, I am seeing the same. I'm getting terrible FPS, but Ricardo, we've seen it before. And I wouldn't believe
complete.
it.
Set parking brake.
But it can be a server issue as well.
Nordic A2
Parking brake set.
Alpha 3.
Nordic A2
Clear to disconnect.
Bravo, taxi Mike,
Disconnected.
Papa, hold
Have a nice
short,
flight.
Yankee.
Hey Brendels,
Mike,
good evening.
Papa, hold short
Reynolds,
Yankee for
you've
Nordic
tried
A2
the
Bravo.
VPN method as well, right? In Microsoft Flight Sim. Is it better now, really? Good. So when I'm putting the start switch to normal again, the first officer does his flows now. So he sets the spoilers, the trim, the flaps, etc., etc. So that's really nice as well. So
Start push.
it does
Ruling,
help you,
789,
with the workload.
approved, QNH 987.
Flight control check.
Start and push approved.
Go ahead.
QNH 789.
Full up.
789.
Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
And Garmin
Right up.
Tower Scandinavian 271, request
Go
taxi.
ahead. Full
Ruling,
left. Full right.
789er, negative
Neutral.
QNH 987.
Flight controls, check my side.
Yeah. Yeah, so Skorgasmic, the thing is, yeah, these apps obviously
Scandinavian 271 taxi Delta hold short.
are focused on reducing the workload. And I'm using FS2 Crew as well, the Phoenix. But for me, the fly-by-wire version I didn't get because I thought it's too expensive. And I don't fly the fly-by-wire mod that often. I don't know the price range yet of this. I am allowed to give away 3 copies today though. So we'll do 3 giveaways for a copy once that is released. Friday to Monday, the developer said. And I'm just showcasing it, what it can do. After start checklist.
After start checklist. Anti-ice.
On.
Ecom status.
Checked.
Pitch trim.
Right, let's see. That's about 34%, is that correct? 35. I'm not sure if that's correct. Yeah, 34.8. 34.8.
Rudder trim.
Neutral.
After start checklist completed.
Nordic 31 Foxtrot, Gardermoen Tower, hello, cleared Gatwick via the Vista 1 Charlie departure, initial time 7000 feet, squawk 1340.
Vipa 1 Charlie, 7000 feet and 1340, Nordic 31 Foxtrot.
Nordic 31 Foxtrot, confirm squawk 1340.
Yes, confirm 1340, Nordic 31 Foxtrot.
Nordic 31 Foxtrot, feedback right.
Scandinavian 711, request taxi.
Scandinavian 711, taxi Romeo, Papa and Tango, hold departure runway 19 left.
Romeo Papa Tango holding point 19 left, Scandinavian 711. So, Romeo is straight ahead, Papa first one, and Tango the second one. And then we'll go to the left there. Fantastic. Clear left side.
Clear right side.
Papa, hold short of Romeo.
Papa, hold short of Romeo, 271.
Reynolds, I tried. The problem was my upload rate for streams just broke down. So I couldn't use it.
After the
Brake check.
Scandinavian ahead passes,
Pressure
taxi
0.
Papa Sierra Lima, standard 39.
Basic, thank you much for 38 months. I hope you're doing well, Basic. Thank you so much. Is it really?
271 after the company A320 on Romeo taxi. Person follow the company A320 on Romeo to holding point 19 left.
Yeah,
The
that's
company, the A320 to 19 left, 271.
so there we go. Papa to the right here. Okay, Bernard, I don't know how to set it on my side, so my little app that I have for VPN, I did not look into that. They can split those. Hey Pale, nice to see you. How are you doing? Yeah, so I don't know if my VPN works on that.
Nordic A2
Taxi
Yankee,
checklist.
wind 190
Taxi
degrees,
checklist.
7 knots, runway
Flight
19
controls.
left, takeoff.
Checked.
Checked. Flaps setting.
Config 2.
Ryanair
Say again.
137 Yankee, no further
Config 2.
Uniform, 122 decimal 8.
Be careful now. Config 2.
Conf 2. Radar and predictive wind shear.
On and auto.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Eco memo.
Boeing 789 requesting
Takeoff, no blue.
Taxi checklist
Railing
completed.
789, confirm QNH 987.
You
Paper.
do it manually in the
987,
command line.
Boeing
Law.
789.
Me? No.
Railing 789, taxi Romeo, hold short Papa.
Romeo hold short Papa, Boeing 789.
Right. My FPS are...
Scandinavian 711, behind the departing Nordic 737, man up on wait, runway 19 left via Bravo 8.
Via Bravo 8 line up behind the departing Nordic 737, 1 and left behind Scandinavian 711. So that is Bravo 8. Yeah, confirmed. Lineup checklist.
Cabin crew prepare for takeoff.
So he does all the items. I don't
Lineup
have
checklist. Takeoff runway.
1-9er. Yeah.
One
What?
niner.
Yeah.
Tickets.
Tickets. It's T-A-R-A.
Packs 1 and 2.
On.
Lineup checklist completed.
But yeah, it works nicely. And I have a feeling, for some reason, actually works better with the
Last station, say again.
commands compared to FS2 Crew. I have more issues in FS2 Crew sometimes.
First Scandinavian 711, wind 19 0 degrees, 7 knots, runway 19 left, clear for takeoff.
Runway 19 left, clear takeoff, Scandinavian 711. Come on.
Scandinavian 271, behind departing company A320 via Bravo 8, line up 19 left behind.
Behind the departing, line up 19 left at Bravo 8, 271.
Charlie 545,
Takeoff.
cleared Værnes.
Checked.
Ribe 1 Charlie departure, runway 19 left. Initial climb
So Manflex 55, SAS, runway, auto thrust blue.
Thrust set. 100 knots.
Checked.
V1. Rotate.
Charlie 545, confirm Ribe 1 Charlie departure.
Positive climb.
Gear up.
Christian Charlie 545,
Gear up.
Ribe 1, Christian Ribe correct.
Gear up.
Nordic 82 Yankee, no further ATP, available 1 Unicom, 122.8.
Unicom, Alpinite, Nordic 8 Yankee.
Scandinavian 711, no further ATC available, 1 Unicom, 122.8.
122.8. Thanks for the service. Have a great evening. Scandinavian 711. Bye bye.
You too, bye bye.
That's really kind of them to come online. Flaps 1.
Speed checked.
Mike Golf,
Flaps 1.
Taxi Yankee, Victor Sierra, following point runway 19 left.
Alright, let's go to Unicom. Set active. Flaps 0.
Speed checked. Flaps 0.
And again, he does all the items, so he disarmed the spoilers, he switched the turn-off lights, nose gear lights off, and we are now enjoying the beautiful sunset here. Look at that. Yeah, so Brennard, we had someone come in that he confirmed that right now in the live stream for the SU12 update, it is a topic there, and they have said they would address it and comment on it as well during the live stream. So I'm kind of wondering or waiting for a feedback on that. Now we get direct to ATLAB.
1,000 to go.
Right, let's go a bit There we go, out start. Well, there's a traffic there. Well, that's a bug here in yeah, let's go direct to Atlap. I think that's a good idea. And then that traffic, we'll wait for that traffic to pass, and then we'll see. Andreas, hello to you. Do I know if FS Labs will bring A320neo? Well, I think they commented on that, correct? Didn't they say they would? Oh, should have gone standard, right? Alright, let's continue climb. Thrust climb, climb, out blue, 320. Set standard.
Standard cross checked passing flight level. 76 now.
Checked. Not quite, but almost. Yeah, we're all clear with the traffic, so no issues whatsoever. We're fine. Oh, okay, so Fornax, fantastic. Oh, you're doing Oslo approach, I get it. Cool. Okay, cheers. Yeah, thanks guys for coming online. Much appreciated. Ah, it looks lovely. I like it. What, seriously? Hang on, so they said
seatbelts
off. Engine anti-ice off. So also you can see you can give
engine
them some
anti-ice off.
So you can give them some commands, and yeah, he performs that very nicely. I would say FS2 Crew is more complex in the whole setup, but maybe you can say that it's a little bit more versatile, maybe. And one of the disadvantages of RealTurb, I would say, is that it doesn't have human voices. So the FS2 Crew does have it. I don't know the price range yet of this app, but I see it more in the sense that we have a lot of people that are in the fly-by-wire mod, but not in the Phoenix maybe. So yeah, they're looking for maybe an add-on like this that will help them. Well, apart from mine, obviously, right? But I know what you mean, yeah. So, you know, even with the human voices in FS2 Crew, they do sound a little bit robotic, right? So, yeah, it doesn't have the black box voice, yeah, I know, right? What a beautiful sunset. After all the issues we had, finally some nice views. So sorry, to Tiver Benjo, the comment from Asoba was disappointing. They think it's becoming an issue, but they don't want to slam the red button too much. Have they... Okay, so they've acknowledged it, but have they any idea what's causing those bandwidth issues? I mean, that to me would be the first kind of sign that we're in for improvements, right? Yeah, MCK. Well, I don't know if we're ever going to have that unless we do, you know, proper shared flight. But apart from that, so let's go. ATIS arrival Flesland Bergen send. Let's see. There is an ATIS online, although. Hang on, did I? Let's try that. Oh, I was impatient again. I hate that. Well, okay, I would expect that from them, yeah. I mean, you know, they don't see it as a huge problem. But still, I mean, I think for a lot of users it is... oh, nice. Hang on. If you go to the ATC function, hang on. Direct ATIS. Oh, no, I could go that disregard. So we go here. Auto update. Nice. Print manual. Set auto. Yes, please. So print automatic. Ay. I like it. So we got a pretty parabolic climb here. So we have 986 low pressure. Oh, that's the wrong format, obviously. Wind. Runway 17. 170.19. Well, at least that's a headwind component, right? So, and 7 degrees. Yes, it is. Yeah, it is experimental AFIRM. Oh, look at that! New ATIS, read again. Okay. What? Why didn't auto print? Print auto. Oh, that's still Papa though. That's not new. No, that's still the old one. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So all we need to do now is enter the minimums for the approach. So we are doing the... Which arrival are we doing? We are doing the PSO3 November, that's the one. We're doing the ILS Whiskey. This one here via Gilva and taxi. Yeah, landing 17. I will take, well, Alpha 6 would be very nice. Short taxi in. And this will be interesting to see whether or not they have improved on that slope. Remember RD presets? We showcased it, and I had a huge uphill slope here to the apron. Very unrealistic. So hopefully they fixed that. We'll see. Parking stands. There we go. Yeah, I know. But just like in real life, MCK. Just like in real life. We take our time taxiing in. That reminds me, let's calculate the landing. So that's alright. Runway elevation. It says on the chart 166. Runway heading 170. Runway will be wet, so we'll take good. Well, it may be wet. It's not raining right now, but let's see. Okay, so runway slope. Now, let's see. Do we get some infos here? Hang on. Guys, help me out on Jeppesen charts. Is there any way, anywhere that you can see the runway slopes? Oh, lol. GG. Yeah, but you did a user password there. Right, okay, so let's forget about that. Don't worry about it. But it does have a slope. Would -1% work? Would that work? Landing distance available. So let's have a look at our... oh, hang on, why did that change? That's strange. So, Bergen, landing distance available, 2550 meters. 2550 meters. Approach speed.
1,000 to go.
Roger that. Hang on. Approach speed. So that's about 132. 132. Weights roundabout. What weight do we have? 61.5 for landing. 61.7 maybe. So let's do 61,700, flaps full, no reverse, no autoland, no calculate. Right, so automatic low, lol, that's way too much. So even on a wet runway, it would not be that much. Although, I mean, if we take our rule of thumb, 62 times 30.
Tick is below.
Thank you much. 62 times 30 is about 1900 rounded up, plus wet 15%, so 2200 is what I would say. So that seems a little bit too negative, but that's fine. We can take automatic low, no issues there, and we'll start our descent here already. So what does it say here? Below 130. So let's take 130 then. So we got Mach descend out blue 130. Mark, what do you mean with that here? How to get that? So you go get the weather report or the ATIS, and once you've received that, you can print it out. Yeah, that's a very nice feature. Worst case -2. Nah, you're right. Are we still in live weather? Yeah, we are. Cool. Good. So, briefing. We are in a descent towards Friesland, or Bergen as it's called. We are going to be flying speed. The arrival PSO 3 November, followed then by either radar vectors or the transition via Gilvu for the ILS Whiskey 17. And minimums, haven't put that in yet. Let me just check. Minimums are 370. Yeah. So 370. And the missed approach goes track 170, passing 2000, intercept radio 170, Fox Lima Sierra to Unsel, enter holding, climbing to 3000. So initial climb 3000. Just going to check that it's the same procedure here. Oh, it doesn't have the missed approach in there. Okay. That's still missing in the fly-by-wire mod. Interesting. Extra fuel, I would say about 800 kilograms. Lol. What's happening now? Why isn't there have the fuel values anymore? Alright, we have 3.3 and min diversion is 1.8. So we have at least a ton extra fuel. It's the latest experimental version. So guidance for approach will take ILS flight director approach with automatic low, flaps config full, idle reverse, and we'll take first convenient exit left. Hotspots taxi in. I don't think there are any. It's a bug. Okay, thanks, Bruno. Fantastic. Well, Alpha 6 exit. It says Hotel Sierra 2 for the hotspot. Obstructed by longitudinal slopes. This part of the runway is considered a high energy area. An incorrect entry may cause extremely hazardous situations. That entry, alright, so yeah, we'll be careful leaving the runway. And so Alpha 6, Alpha 7 somewhere in here. And then taxi to the apron. Just trying to think, so the parking stands 20 and lower will be on Terminal 3, but I think will be probably Terminal 2. Yeah, only the Joker, big topic here on the stream as well. We had, I think we troubleshooted for about an hour. And everybody being so amazingly patient here on stream. So a big thank you, big round of applause for that. Which helped me stay calm, because seriously, internally I was cooking. I was almost exploding with that kind of nonsense. But you know, we stayed calm. Well, we didn't really solve it. So we accepted the fact that we have low bandwidth and the scenery may not look that beautiful. But my argument was that we have cloudy skies anyways, and the focus right now is on the RealTurb app. And that reminds me, I'm going to give away the first copy, guys. So if you want to have the chance to win a copy of that's a pre-release currently, you're going to have to wait until somewhere between Friday and Monday for the official release of that app that I'm using. But we're going to go start a giveaway, and I'm allowed to give away 3 copies. So it's going to be exclamation mark RT, capital letters, actually no, small letters, and it's a copy of RealTurb pilot monitoring. Alright, there we go. So the giveaway is open on Twitch only, I'm afraid, guys. Actually, no, I tell you what, no. So this is for Twitch. And for YouTube, I can start it as well. Give me a second. So the people on YouTube have also the chance to win a copy. I just need to set that up. So here the same thing. RealTurb pilot monitoring. And there we go. You can go and exclamation mark RT to join. And you have the chance to win a copy of that RealTurb app. That will be releasing Monday to Friday sometime. And it's working beautifully.
Welcome aboard the Captain Blackbox Twitch channel subscriber experience. Could new subscribers please make your
you have VNAV management. Is there a certain setting? Because it is, I mean, is it descending at 1,000 feet per minute right now? I'm surprised.
Another month. Time passes quickly. How are you doing?
Thank you so much. Christian, I'm doing very well. Thanks for asking. Thanks for the 22 months. And I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. Yeah, exclamation mark RT if you want to have the chance to win a copy of that that RealTurb app. So what else? Is there anything I missed? Oh yeah, threats, guys. Any threats? Wind? Slope? But apart from that, I don't see any bigger threats today. RealTurb, so what I'm using, you may have seen the app called FS2 Crew. So this is a virtual pilot monitoring. So this app helps you to get more immersed in the sense that you have a virtual co-pilot, pilot monitoring, that does many items here in the fly-by-wire for you. Aviator? No. You got crashed the desktop? Oh no. Very sorry to hear that. Oh, so the crashed the desktop. Lord, internet. You guys are right, but yeah, apart from that, that's not what I meant. You guys. Alright, so let's do ATSU. ASU menu. Let's do receive messages. That's the meta. ATIS. It's the Papa. So that's nothing new there. No, not for us at the moment at least. It may change, maybe SOPs for some, but thrust idle is not a call out for us. At least I've never heard anyone do it, so. Do you have to move the lever? Well, I can only say that I've never heard anyone do that call out. So who knows? Maybe something's changed. You know what I mean, MCK? What I mean is, like, if it's like changing all the time, speed, thrust, idle, yeah, then we don't say that, to be honest. I mean, that's like really overdoing things. Speed, Mach, okay, yeah, why not say that? But it changes all the time. Speed, thrust, idle, speed. No, we don't say that. Wow. Okay, so. Interestingly enough, it's kind of messing up the restriction. Surprised. So let's go open descent, thrust idle. Huh? I didn't say more drag required, really. Okay, that's, I guess, the VNAV is still a bit bugged. Oh yeah, I would call that speed and Mach. Yeah, MC, but not thrust idle all the time. Okay, Black, do me a favor. Don't try to be kind of disrespectful. You can trust me that we do our call-outs professionally.
1,000 to go.
But you know, there is a point where if it doesn't say that clearly in the documents for us, and I've been on the fleet for the 320 now for how many years? Almost 11 years now. So I'm sure that some instructor would have told us if we're doing something wrong in that regard. And you can rest assured that I do call out minimums, etc., etc. So. Oh no, I'm referring to last post there. Because you say, just because I'm not doing the thrust idle call out, I'm not doing the minimum call out either. Okay. Maybe I misunderstood. All right. So, yes. So the initial change. So yeah. So Kai, all good. So Kai, the initial change in the modes you do report. So like MCK said, if you start your descent, you would say thrust idle descent, alt blue, 100, let's say. Right. So yeah, you do that, but once you're in the descent, that's what I mean. When it changes from speed to thrust idle all the time and goes back to speed, it does that sometimes regularly. Yeah, we don't call that out anymore. Seatbelts on.
Seatbelts on.
Oh, Kai. Oh, okay. Kai, sorry. Yeah. So no, sorry. I misread your message then. Looked at that context. I am apologizing for that. So sorry for that. Exactly. So once you are at the minimums, and that's a good point as well, Kai. You make a good point. So when you have a minimum call out, let's say you're doing circling or something, or visual approach, and you come in. No, you're not at fault, Kai. It's me just misinterpreting your comment there. So you come into the approach. Says minimum. You have the visual requirement and you say continue, and then you're in the circling, and then sometimes you go above the threshold again, and then you go below and it goes minimum again. Yeah, you would not have to say continue again, of course. Yeah, exactly, Kai. Exactly. Okay, that's it. Perfect. All good. Right. So. Right, it should have done. Again, it's kind of weird that it doesn't follow the path. So open descend again. I mean, it's doing the speed restriction, but it's not maintaining the alt restrictions very well. Yeah, Kai, no worries, all good. Well, see, there's a compliment, Kai. From your comments, I was actually assuming that you are English-speaking native, so... There we go. So we got the first officer doing the lights. Fantastic. And the transition. Is it hot in the cabin? Okay, I'll check in a minute. Stand by. We are going to have transition at 7,000. So let's go down 6,000. And performance, that is going to be 986. Set QNH.
QNH cross checked passing. 7,600 feet. Now.
Checked. Do you think the Lido charts are the prettiest ones? Well, I don't know. You see, for those that grow up with the Jeppesen charts, I don't think
1,000 to go.
I don't think that's really an issue for them. Now, personally, I think Lido ones are overall better, yes, but that's just my personal opinion. So I would be careful with that. Right, let's go direct to Gilva. Let's clear ourselves. That shouldn't happen. Speed selected. Approach phase active. Yeah. The thing is, though, I mean, I've grown up with Lido charts, so that means that I'm a bit biased when it comes to these questions regarding, which is better or which do you prefer. Well, actually, I do prefer Lido, but, which ones are better? Yeah, so baby Boeing, that's the thing, right? If you're used to Jeppesen charts all your life and then have to switch to Lido charts, you probably have the same issue that I've had. What's happening? Oh, speed brakes, correct. So yeah, definitely. So let's go. Vertical speed, alt blue.
Airline 436, wind 170 degrees.
3,000 feet.
Clear for takeoff.
Let's go manage speed. Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
Right, giveaway. So, the winner of the app on Twitch side is Wheeze YouTube. Thank you much for taking part. You have won a copy. And again, I will get that to you once it's published. And on YouTube. The winner is M. Dot. M. Dot. Right, guys, so Wheeze and M. Dot. I would need your email address. So if you could whisper them to me either here on Twitch or write to me. Just going to enter my email address and then just give me a quick
1,000 to go.
Let's check. So M. Dot, write me an email, please, on this address. I didn't notice any turbulence. No, not really. Right, I'm going to give one more copy away on Twitch after landing, because we have been allowed to give out 3 copies. Oh, look at that. My first officer actually switched on his LS key there. Fantastic. Fleeceland Tower, very good evening from Scandinavian 711 is towards Bablu for the ILS Whiskey 17.
Scandinavian 711, Fleeceland Tower, hello, wind 170 degrees, 18 knots, runway 17, clear to land.
Thank you very much. Runway 17, clear to land, Scandinavian 711. Flaps 2.
Speed checked. Flaps 2.
Okay, so cleared for the approach, glide slope blue, lock blue, cat 3 dual, autopilot 1+2. I'm going to go 160 knots, selected for now, till we intercept. Oh, that's a bug here. Oh, that's annoying. So that's a new bug in... Gotta be kidding me.
Fleeceland Tower, good evening, Scandinavian
Lockstar.
with the 6000.
Scandinavian 271, Fleeceland Tower, now continue approach, runway 17.
Continue approach for 17.
There's the runway.
271.
I'm not going to comment any more on that. Blimey. So the send point out of 3,000 is going to be at, let's see, yeah, somewhere near Bablu, and then we check the final fix at 247.1. Yeah, it does have some inaccuracies, obviously, but good. Mr. Approach 3000 is set. And let's do some manual flying, shall we? Okay, no chime. Interesting. Manual flying. Yeah, Em, I got your message on Gmail. Thank you much. I will get in contact with you with further details. And Weez, okay, I got your email as well. Thank you much for that. I will post or comment. Oh, not comment. I'll write to you. Yes, what? Gear down.
Gear down.
Flaps 3.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
What? No! Flaps 3. What's that? Blimey. Maybe I should have said tree or something. Flaps full.
Speed checked. Flaps full.
Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Eco memo.
Landing no blue. Landing no
Landing
blue.
checklist completed.
Oh, that's just
Tower,
a bit delayed.
Lima November Tango Mike Foxtrot is at Bravo Romeo 635 via Denitsky to November arrival, expecting ILS Whiskey 17 at 5,500, descending 4,000 with information Quebec.
Lima November Tango Mike Foxtrot, Flash 1 Tower.
Those clouds.
Low.
GG.
Squawk 7372.
Squawk 7372, Lima Romeo Golf. Correction, Lima Mike Foxtrot.
Yes, Daryl actually means that I don't comment on any. Yeah, there we go. It's checked. I am so happy that when I was here in real life, we had so beautiful weather.
Bravo, Flash 1 Tower, hello, clear to enter Flash 1 control zone via descent, 2,000 feet or below VFR, join the right downwind runway 17.
No, Matthaus, it's an app. It's a new app from RealTurb that comes out either sometime between Friday and Monday. And it's very easy to set up, and it's very reliable. I'm surprised. I mean, FS2 crew often gets desynchronized.
7372, Lima Mike Foxtrot.
300. 200.
Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Parpies now. Disregard the glide slope.
50. 30. 20. Retard. Retard. 10. 5.
Spoilers. No reverse. Decel.
Right, manual brakes.
Hello, Bergen Tower, Lufthansa 7 Alpha Tango is on gate 25, requesting
Ah,
IFR to Oslo with information Quebec on board.
Lufthansa 7 Alpha Tango, clear to ground number 1, School Club to Charlie departure. Initial climb 6,000 feet, squawk 1402.
Cleared to Oslo departure via Goku to Charlie departure, flight plan route climb via SID 6,000 feet, squawk
APU
14.
It's a bug, guys.
Lufthansa 7 Alpha Tango, just confirm squawk 1402.
Squawk 1402, Lufthansa 7 Alpha Tango.
Lufthansa 7 Alpha Tango, feedback correct. Brake, Scandinavian 711, taxi Golf
Scandinavian 711, apologies. I had some bells and whistles in the cockpit here. Can you say again? So gate 18, I copied. Which taxiways?
Gate 18 via Golf and Mike.
Thank you very much, Golf and Mike. Thank you so much for the service, Scandinavian 711.
No worries, break. Lima Sierra Bravo.
So, gate 17 will be here. And I'm just going to have a look at the
we're evening
taxi
Welling
chart.
789er, starting the RNAV runway, the RMP still runway 17.
So Golf Mike, it's just straight ahead, left side. There we go.
Traffic just below you, 1,000 feet below. Maintain 4,000 and cancel the approach. Right turn heading 140. Correction, left turn heading 140.
4,000, 140. Welling 789er.
Start APU. Or APU start.
APU starting.
So that that caution config warning, etc., that was that's a bug in the experimental version here, guys. So right hand side, just slightly right, 18. Oh, actually, that's straight ahead. That's very nice of him.
Building 789, confirm going around, climb to 4,000 feet.
Now going around, Welling 789er.
No, the ECAM didn't say bandwidth too low.
271 established 17.
Scandinavian 271, flash on tower now, continue approach.
Continue 271.
After landing checklist.
After landing checklist. Radar and predictive wind shear.
Off.
After landing checklist completed.
Lima Mike Foxtrot, reduce speed 150 knots.
Well, I mean, but for that it is a experimental version, right? So
Building 789, let's see, turn left heading 060 and confirm you want back for the RNAV.
Left 060 and A firm for the RNAV, still runway 17. Welling 789er.
Building 798, Roger, I'll try my best. Break, Lima Sierra Bravo, taxi Bravo to parking.
oh no.
Taxi Bravo to parking.
Passengers deboarding starting.
Scandinavian 271 with 1 foot and 0 degrees, 18 knots from runway 17, clear to land.
17 clear to land, Scandinavian 271.
Good. So let's switch off the seatbelts and beacon light.
Lufthansa 7 Alpha Tango, weakest push and start.
Parking checklist.
Lufthansa 7 Alpha Tango, push and start, QNH 986.
Push and start approved, QNH 986, Lufthansa 7 Alpha Tango.
Accidentally closed the app. Yeah, so this is the new app. So someone's asking what app I mean. This is the one. Parking checklist.
350 Welling 789er.
Parking checklist. Parking brake or chocks.
Set.
Say again.
Mike Foxtrot is the
Parking brake set.
Flighter 17.
Say again.
Lima Mike Foxtrot, Roger, continue approach.
Set. Hang on. Read again checklist.
Parking checklist. Parking brake or chocks.
Set. Ah, okay.
Parking brake or chocks.
Parking brake set.
Engines.
Off.
Wing lights.
Off.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Parking checklist completed.
Nice. So